Hey, what's happening, people? How y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of Messages in the Madness with yours truly, Vernon Longhorn Davis. Yes, that would be me. I thank y'all for stopping in, popping in, dropping in. I truly feel blessed to have you here. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love, love, love the fact that you're here, and I thank you for being here. So, um, yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. There you go, a pat on the back. But you guys know I look forward to these Sunday talks with y'all, and I thank y'all, the faithful that stopped by. And I got a couple of messages this week that I'll probably have a few more viewers over on. I broadcast on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So, hey, we'll see who shows up. Okay, appreciate all of you that do show up. Want to give a shout out because we're at the end of it. Um, was it Gay Pride Month, or Pride Month is what they call it. So shout out to all the proud. Do you, be you. That's right. You ain't got nobody to answer to but you. So do that. And it's the end of Men's Health Month. Well, in my humble opinion, every month is Men's Health Month. So that part. Yes, fellas, take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. Take care of yourself, please. Hey, Mr. Net, how you doing? Yeah, I see you out there. Hey, daughter, good to see you as well. Thank y'all for stopping in and popping in. So we're not gonna wait for everybody to pop in and hey, brother August, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Um, I was gonna say I wasn't gonna wait for everybody to stop by and pop in because people are busy these days. They're doing things, so they may be doing something. And if they don't catch us live, they can catch us on the rerun, right? So tonight's message is you're not invisible. The everyday heroes amongst us, among it's one of those two words. But I wanted to talk about that tonight. And there is a reason why I wanted to talk about that because hey, baby sis, thank you for stopping in. That's right. Let's get this awesome message and please like, love, and share it. I need to put me a little note right up here that says, please like, love, and share. And maybe even subscribe to my YouTube page. How about that? I really appreciate that too. So, again, tonight, I want to speak directly to the part of your heart that sometimes feels forgotten, the part that wonders in those quiet, late night moments. Does anyone really see me? Does anyone even care that I'm here? And those are very real questions because I've asked myself that. Does anyone really see me? I'm talking about, not the hats, not the boots, not the comedy, but does anybody really see me? Does anyone really care that I'm here? Now, true enough, I'm very blessed to have a lot of love and a lot of family and loved ones that do love me and that do show me that they appreciate me. But I know that's not a question that I'm the only one asking. Other people ask that question, have asked that question, probably asked that question today. But tonight, where this message came from that we're doing tonight is a dear friend of mine. A dear friend of mine posted a question that deeply moves me. And that message that they put on social media was, I wonder if anyone is glad to have me in their life. I immediately responded, I am. But I was rather busy yesterday, and I called them today to let them know that. Yeah, because I felt like that's what needed to happen. So that question, it echoed in my mind because it's something so many of us carry, but rarely say out loud. It made me think of our veterans, men and women who have served, who have sacrificed pieces of themselves for us to live freely. They come home wearing hats that proudly declare, Vietnam veteran, Iraqi veteran, U.S. Army veteran. And they're proud. And they wear those caps loud and proud. They do. And I honor them. I do. Some say U.S. Army retired. And not all of them, but some of them are hoping that someone might stop, shake their hand, look them in the eye and say, thank you. Too often, though, they're passed by. The hell? Oh, they're passed by. They're invisible in the sea of busy lives because everybody's busy. Everybody's busy. And I get that. But let's go deeper. That feeling isn't just for veterans, it's each one of us in our own way. It is. Each one of us in our own way is wearing a uniform. We do. We wear a uniform. No, we wear them. No one else sees them, but we wear them. We carry silent burdens. We march through our daily lives fighting battles no one else knows about. We all serve in ways that often go unnoticed. Think about the mother or father who works long hours, who sacrifices sleep, who skips meals so their kids can eat. Think about the friend who's always there, the one who checks in when no one else does, who listens without judgment and often love without expectation. They don't expect nothing from you. They just there to listen to you and be a friend and stand in the gap. Think about the teacher who stays after school to help the kid everyone else gave up on, or the teacher who holds a patient, they hold a patient's hand when no one else is there. Think about that. Each one of these people is a soldier in their own way. Their battlefields might not be overseas, but they fight every single day. Their scars might not be visible, but they exist. All scars are not visible. Some of those scars are in their hearts, in their minds, in the weary way they sometimes look at the world and how they think the world looks back at them. Classic Gemini, I'm sorry to hear you say you really dealing with this real bad right now. I'm really sorry that you are. Hey, Roger, thanks for stopping in. But hey, man, thank you for coming. So, like our veterans, these everyday heroes rarely get the thanks they deserve. They don't get medals. There's no parade for them. No one writes their names in history books, but they keep showing up. They keep fighting. They keep loving. They keep doing what they signed up to do, showed up to do, applied to do. And like other veterans, they ask themselves quietly, does any of this matter? Does anyone see me? Is anyone glad I'm even here? And to read that really hurt me to my heart that somebody has to question that. Oh, not just question it, because a lot of people question it, but to actually write it, to actually take the time to write it. It hurt. It hurt bad. It did. Let me be clear tonight. Yes, 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 it matters. Yes, we see you. Yes, we are so glad you are here. Don't doubt that for a minute. We all touch lives in some way, form, or fashion. We live in a world that often glorifies loud successes and big achievements, the promotions, the awards, the headlines. But real strength, real heroism, it lives in the quiet moments, the small sacrifices, the daily acts of kindness and love that often go unseen. I'm gonna tell you this: as much as I love performing and getting up on stage and making people laugh, and those of y'all that have seen my show know that I deliver a certain amount of positivity in my show. You know what really makes a big difference to me? I appreciate the laughter. I appreciate the hand claps. I appreciate the standing ovations. I appreciate people buying books from me and taking pictures and asking me to autograph stuff. Yes, I have autographed body parts. Let's not we not ain't gonna go there. But when somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey man, thank you. I heard your positive messages." They didn't have to thank me for that. They could have just heard the messages and kept it moving. But it means a lot. And it was a quiet moment. He didn't stand there in front of the stage and go, "Man, I loved you." No, it was a quiet moment. And I really appreciate those. So those little moments add up to something wonderful, something powerful. You may not realize the ripple effects of your love, your patience, your resilience. You may not You might think no one notices the way you keep the family together or have kept the family together, or how, you hold your friends up when they're struggling, or how you always seem to show up with a big ass smile even when your heart is heavy, when your heart is broken, when your spirit is disturbed, you still show up with that smile and open arms. But trust me, those things are felt. They create waves of hope and healing and love that reach far beyond what you can see. You'll never know the full extent of you being kind to someone, of your love to someone. You'll never know the full extent. Those acts of kindness, you will never know. It's just like the guy you gave the dollar to on the corner. Maybe he didn't go buy liquor or drugs with it. Maybe he took that dollar and went and bought food for his family. Some of us give so much of ourselves that we feel empty at the end of the day. We wonder why we keep doing it if no one seems to care. But here's what I believe. This is me. This is what I believe. Every good deed, every moment of compassion, every act of service plants a seed. It plants a beautiful seed. You may not be around to see the flowers bloom. You may not you may not get to sit under the shade of the tree that you planted, but someone will, and you put it there. You planted it there. You left it there out of love because you are an everyday hero. And the blessings you send out into the world, they don't always come back from where you gave them. You may never see the person you bless again in life. Daughter's on the show. She's a registered respiratory therapist. She saves lives. Often the people that she takes care of, they couldn't tell you what day it was, but she does her damnedest to make sure that they can breathe. And then she goes on about her way. There's no patients tracking her down or running her down to thank her. They're not. But she does what she does because she loves what she do. Hey, Miss Charlotte, thanks for stopping by. So you may not get to sit in the shade of that tree that you planted, but it'll be there. That's that kindness. That's that love that continues to grow and go. Someone will. And the blessings you send out into the world, they don't always come back from the person you gave them. You may not receive a thank you from that person you helped. You might not get love back from the one you gave your heart to. But that energy, it will find its way back to you. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next month, but it will find its way back to you. Sometimes that love will come from a completely unexpected place, and it'll come in a moment you least expect. You'd be like, "Now, where'd that come from?" I remember one day I was needing some money, and I know I've helped people. I've helped a lot of people, and I don't take videos of me helping people, but I needed some money. Now I'm not talking $20. I needed some money, and I checked the mail, and bam, that was a check in the mail. I did the happy cowboy dance. The goodness came back to me when I least expected it. It does come from completely unexpected places and in moments that you least expect. So, to our veterans, I will say this again: you are not invisible. We see you. We see you, we honor you, and we are deeply, deeply grateful. You sacrificed to protect our freedom. Your courage inspires us, and your spirit lifts us up. And to the everyday warriors listening tonight, you are just as much a hero. You may not have a uniform or medals, but your uniform may be scrubs, and your medal may be your ID tag that has 7 punches in it. That means 7 years of service. But see, your daily courage and quiet acts of love are just as powerful. You are holding up the walls of your home. Your community loves you and appreciates you because you are doing kindness. You're showing love. You're showing appreciation. They may not be standing there with a banner, but they see you. Your circle of loved ones, all of that is sacred work. It's very sacred work. So tonight, I encourage you. I encourage you to reach out to someone you love, a veteran, a friend, a parent, a mentor, a cousin. Reach out to your auntie because yesterday was her 80th birthday. Tell them, I see you. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you're in my life. Thank you for raising me. Thank you for taking me in. I may have slept on the floor and wore hand me downs, but I ate every night. I took a bath and I had a roof over my head. I did. I didn't know when I was coming and I didn't know when I was leaving, but you let me come and stay as long as I needed to. And I thank you. And I am glad that you are in my life. Those words can change someone's entire outlook. Those words may even save them. And I know that's kind of deep right there, but yeah, words may even save them just by you picking up the phone and making a call. Yeah, I know, James, we're not heroes. We're just soldiers. We're just veterans. But somebody looks at you as a hero in their life. for your goodness and your kindness and your wisdom and your strength and your patience. They see you. And if you're one of those, if you're the one wondering tonight whether anyone is glad you're here, let me tell you with my full chest, full throated, let me be the one to tell you, yes, we are. Yes, we are glad you're here. We're happy you're here. We're ecstatic you're here. Your presence matters. You matter. Your love matters. You are an essential part of the fabric of this world. And it would not be the same. It won't be the same without you. So, yes, yes, we are happy. Yes, we are glad that you are here. And don't ever doubt it. I know there's those dark and lonely moments. I got all kinds of love around me every day. And I still have those moments. Because guess what? We're human. We are human. That's how this works. Roger says every hero, soldier's war, or battle is different. In military service or fighting for their family or being a friend, people show appreciation. Roger, I think that's probably the best statement you ever made on this show. Thank you very much for that, because you're right. So I challenge you, stand tall. Wear your invisible medals proudly. Accept your flowers graciously. Walk into tomorrow knowing you are loved, valued, and appreciated beyond measure. Can't nobody measure how much you are appreciated. You don't need an official title or a uniform to be a warrior. You don't need an award to be a blessing. Nobody has to film you doing something great and then show it to you. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, now go put that on your YouTube page. Nobody has to do that. And you don't need a big title. You is a big title. It's a huge title. And the fact that you are enough, you are enough. You are enough. I'm sorry, old country boy, enough. I can't say enough. You got to say enough. You are strong. You are seen. You are beautiful. And we are so glad that you're here. We are so glad that you are a part of our lives. So DC Fluffy says, right back at you, bro. We're all glad you're in our lives and encourage us and motivate us without hesitation. I do my best, baby sis. But sometimes even I need some encouragement. Just being honest about it. And the people who say, man, I don't need no thank you. I don't need no encouragement. I don't need no appreciation. You need to just slap the crap out of yourself because you're lying. Everything and everybody wants to be appreciated. Even the flowers around us want to be appreciated. Do you know flowers will not grow in a negative environment? They'll grow, but they won't grow well. They won't do well because anything and everything that grows or lives wants to be appreciated. So I thank y'all for your service, whether that's in the military, in your home, in your community, or simply in the quiet work of loving those around you. You matter. You matter more than you know. So I'm going to ask you this. I'm not preaching to you, but I'm going to ask you, be careful what you put on social media, because some of us will drop everything to call you to find out what the hell is going on. Social media. I use social media for a number of things. Your real friends don't use social media to get in touch with you. They call you. They text you. They come see you. They may send a message through Messenger, but a real life conversation, no, they're going to pick up the phone because you are worth that. And then some. I know young folks, they text. No, us old folks, we're going to pick up the phone and call you and ask you what in the hell is going on. Now, I did have that conversation with my friend today, the person that put up that message. And we talked about 30 minutes. And at the end of the call, he was all right. I'm sorry, they was all right, and I was all right. But you know what it all turned out to be? They needed to be, they needed to feel seen. They needed to feel heard. They needed to know they mattered. And they needed to know that all the wonderful things that they do that nobody thanks them for, and they was appreciated for. And we had a beautiful call. So unless y'all got something else for me in the quote in the comments, that's my message for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved it. I hope that is worth sharing. Um, and then again, you just never know who needs to hear what. So just remember, you're not invisible. You are one of the everyday heroes amongst us. So, um, baby sis says, thank you for unwavering service, exuding positive vibes on a regular basis. Message appreciated and well received. Wish you and everyone a lovely and productive week ahead. Love you too. Love you too, baby sis. Love you too. So, all right, man, that's the message for tonight. So, thank y'all for being here tonight. Keep shining, keep loving, keep showing up. Just keep showing up. This has been another episode of Messages in the Madness with yours truly, Vernon Longhorn Davis. And as I say every week, I love you. God loves you. Take care of yourself. Respect yourself. Yeah, love yourself. Take care of them kids. Give them a hug for me. Respect our vets. Um, until next Sunday, God bless you. Have a great week. $2.